Lesson 287. You are my goal, my Father. Only you.
Hi there. Have you ever felt as though you've been chasing after something, investing all your energy, only to realize it doesn't truly bring you happiness? Today, let's rediscover what genuinely can fill our lives with contentment. Let's see what insights Lesson 287 offers on this subject.
You are my goal, my Father. Only you. Where would I go but heaven? What could be a substitute for happiness? What gift could I prefer before the peace of God? What treasure would I seek and find and keep that can compare with my identity? And would I rather live with fear than love? You are my goal, my Father. What but you could I desire to have? What way but that which leads to you could I desire to walk? And what except the memory of you could signify to me the end of dreams and futile substitutions for the truth? You are my only goal. Your Son would be as you created him. What way but this could I expect to recognize myself and be at one with my identity?
In other words, at our core, we all yearn for one thing: true happiness. Yet, our ego and the external world often deceive us, making us believe we desire a multitude of things: material possessions, special relationships, personal achievements, social validation, and so on. In our previous lessons, we've touched upon this idea. We're constantly misled to crave something different or something more than our current state. Once a desire is fulfilled, the resulting happiness is ephemeral, quickly replaced by another yearning. Recall the ego's first rule: seek, but do not find. It's essential to understand that there's nothing inherently wrong with material possessions or achieving what we desire. In fact, all things can be used for higher purposes, like the purposes we explore in these lessons. However, we must always remember that this world is nothing but a dream. This is the realm of illusions. While it's okay to have and enjoy these things, it's crucial not to become overly attached to them or obsessed with acquiring them. The most significant insight in all of this is that amidst these fleeting desires, we've forgotten what we truly want. This is the one goal we cannot fail to achieve: the realization of our oneness in God. Therein lies our peace, our love, our true happiness, and bliss and complete fulfillment. If we delve deep within, it's not difficult to sense that yearning for something that feels otherworldly, from a realm beyond the perception of this world. That is something we can indeed attain, but not by searching externally in the world. For it isn't outside of us, and we won't find it there. Even with this profound realization, we often find ourselves distracted. Our inherent tendency to get caught up in the allure of fleeting desires, presented by our ego in the external world, often pulls us away. This endless cycle of seeking yet not truly finding can be likened to an addiction. It seems our ego thrives on the very act of desiring, regardless of whether we attain the object of our desires or not. In other words, our ego tells us to seek, but do not find, because it thrives in our seeking, not in our finding. We believe there are several goals we want to pursue, each demanding our dedication, energy, and attention. Yet, in truth, there's just one thing we need to be fulfilled. Only one goal truly holds meaning, and this goal is the topic of today's lesson.
You are my goal, my Father. Only you.
When we realize this truth, as we've highlighted in our previous videos, a paradox emerges. We become more powerful in navigating the world we see, and even more capable of attaining those very things we once desired so passionately.
You are my goal, my Father. Only you.
You are my goal, my Father. Only you.
You are my goal, my Father. Only you.
Isn't that a remarkable idea? Imagine a life free from all those fleeting goals that have steered your journey until now. What would life be like with just the one goal that makes sense, the one that resonates with your true purpose. Continue with your morning and evening practices, and take a brief moment every hour to recall today's idea. If you find yourself drawn to one of those fleeting goals that seems to beckon you, gently remind yourself,
You are my goal, my Father. Only you.
And as we continue delving through the section What is the Holy Spirit, today's lesson reminds us to focus on the ultimate purpose the Holy Spirit leads us toward, our return to God. Nothing in this world can compare to the peace, love, and happiness that come from knowing our true identity in God. By aligning with the Holy Spirit, we move beyond illusions and walk the path that brings us back to our source. Our only true desire is to recognize our oneness with God and rest in the love and peace that are already ours. But if you haven't seen the introduction to this section, you can find the link popping up on your screen at the end of this video. Or check the video description below for the link to section 7.
You are my goal, my Father. Only you.
You are my goal, my Father. Only you.
You are my goal, my Father. Only you.
You're on the right path and doing wonderfully. See you tomorrow for another transformative lesson. Quick note before you go. Let's take a moment to appreciate the generosity of those who have supported these videos. It's their contributions that make these daily lessons possible. Please consider joining them. And thank you for being a part of this community of miracle workers.
There's a lot of love behind these videos. If you enjoyed what you watched, please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day.